question for other students in order to see any time. Huh? Okay. And if you have any question, you can stop me anytime. Plus also my telephone number here. My telephone number is here. You can contact me anytime or through WhatsApp group also bole, telephone also bole if you want to understand more. So I don't mind if you have anything you want to ask, okay? Anytime, no problem.
All right, Doctor.
So we go to chapter 3. I already sent you this lecture notes through WhatsApp, and also I download this in team group, so you can see anytime. So chapter 3 is about let's invent and innovate. By the way, your idea, you want to be inventor or innovator? Which one you prefer?
Innovator. Innovator.
Inventor, yeah, but inventor is quite difficult because you have to get new idea, not exist before. So meaning that you have to be very smart with thinking, with design, with everything. And to look for problems. Where is the problems? And you invent based on the problems. If no problems, there no invention. But it's very good. If you can invent, that will be very, very, very good. Of course, difference between invention and innovation, we discussed in chapter 1. I think you are familiar. We said that invention is something new, never exists before. However, innovation is how to modify, to add some characteristics for the existing product, how to make it more useful. That will be innovation. Exist product, you need to modify, to develop, to make it much better. Okay? I cannot see here how to remove this. I don't know how to remove this. Okay, inventor versus innovator. Based on nowadays problems, like for example, now we have COVID-19. If you can develop a vaccine, for example, that can be used to protect human, that will be great invention because nobody done before. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
In general, people look for, or most of the things about innovation. For example, like iPhone. You have iPhone 5, before 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 10, and then... So every time they try to see what are the shortcomings of the previous generation and try to modify, make it much more better, much more, with many function, many other, how to say, to use in wide applications. Okay, so that will be innovation. So most of now big companies, they are thinking about innovation, or they are applying innovation. So they have already product and try to develop. Okay. As you see here, global economy, there is a constant drumbeat to come up with something new. But you don't need to invent something entirely new to be successful. Invention is wonderful, but you can be very successful if you focus on innovating or innovation on something that already exists rather than inventing something entirely new. Example, iPhone or cars. Cars, you have different. Now in Proton, the latest version, it can guide you, right? Vitol.
What, Doctor?
Proton Neo car. They have audio system can guide you, give you guidance. This is the new, it's innovation because Proton car already exists and they make some development. They want to make it more and more, you know, uh, luxurious. Have you seen that Proton Neo
Proton
car?
X70, Doctor.
So that one is very, you know, so it is not invention, it is innovation because we try to develop or they developed and make some other features that can be used for beneficial application, more comfortable, more safety, many good things. Okay. So as inventor, what you need to do at the beginning, you need to make something called notebook. What is notebook? It is just like a small book or logbook. In for students, we call it logbook. What you do in your logbook, I think all of you already taken LI, Latihan Industry, or industrial placement. So what you do in that logbook, you do every day you write what you have done. Any ideas come to your mind, you will record. Any achievement you did, you will record there. Everything will be there. Okay? So for inventor, something called notebook is very important. Scientist, engineer also. What is the idea of this notebook? Is to record ideas, invention process, experimental test, and results and observation. So it's very important because as a human, we usually forget. If we have idea and we don't record that one, we keep it for next day. Next day we have another problems, another things. We forget what we have think yesterday. So we need to record what ideas. It's very important. Try to apply. Even if you have, for example, in your assignments, sometimes idea come to you while you are eating, or you can sometimes record that idea because it helps you to solve the problems. Okay. Inventor notebook, also called the journal, lab book, or log book. In Tati, we call it log book, especially when you go for LI. And you supposed to write everything in your LI day by day. And sometimes not day by day, hour by hour, what you have done every hour, you need to record. And that will be helpful for you to write your final report. Because if you write day by day, then final report will not be difficult because you make only summary of what you have done. Will be very easy. Invention also same. You need to write day by day. For example, you go to the market, you see what kind of problems they have, you record, oh, this is problem. So how to solve this problem? Then I will think about new invention. Or you are using machine, but there are some problems, some, how to say, some to make it fully function, there is some shortcomings. So you think about these shortcomings, and your notebook you write what kind of shortcomings this machine have and how to solve this problem. So you start from this. The beginning is what is the problem and what ideas you have, and based on that you try to develop day by day. Okay? Is it clear?
Clear, Doctor. Clear, Doctor.
And then that you have new idea now, how to protect your idea. That will be also very important, because if you have idea and keep it, for example, in the internet, and some other people see, then they can copy easily, and they take that idea and record or register that idea, like what they have done this before you. So you lost your right. So what you need to do, if you have good idea and you have full data, because if you register your idea, you have to get all data, not just register the name, tabula name only. You have to write in details what is your idea, what is the problem, how to solve this problem, what are the advantage of your idea, how why it is better than the others. So all this will be documented. If you are talking about machine, you have to make also spec for this machine, specifications of this machine, how to use, uh, uh, and will be more advantage if it is environmentally friendly equipments. For example, there is no effect on the environmental issues, or it's called green invention. So you need to register. Okay. So in the innovation ideas, what is very important, it is first of all your idea. Okay, how do you think of it? What does it look like? How does it works? What problem does it solve? Possible product name, and after possible product name, you go also for commercialization. How to commercialize, and you have to get also some knowledge of how to promote your product. I think you have one subject, entrepreneurship, with other lecturers. They teach you how you can commercialize your product if you have. Even for small product also, you have to have base, you have to have background. Otherwise, your project will be failed. Okay. What are also, this is in spec also, your product features. For example, you can say it is simple to use. Anyone can use. Safety for kids, for example, it is not dangerous. Safety for, so you can mention all features of your product in your spec, and all, your also advertisement. Uh, you can say, for example, compared to other product, it is cheaper than the others. It is more cheap, more save money for you. And also not only save money, because sometimes save money means that not good product, but you can say it is save money and also give you much more better than the existing expensive product in the market. That will be advantage. Okay, what makes your product also unique to the market? That is also, you need to write all those things. I don't know how to remove this. Okay. Another thing is, you think, as I mentioned before, in the market, any existing product, or it is new, or you want to modify, improve this product. Okay. Other things you need to think about, who is my customer? Because if my customer, for example, students, then I need to give something suitable for them. If my customer is businessmen, then I need to also, tailor my product based on my customer. I need to know who is my customer. Okay. There are here many things you can read actually. and I think it's very clear. But if you have any other questions, you can ask. Okay. Yeah. How to delete this? Okay. For example, you can hold also a meeting with your customer and discuss about your invention or innovation, what they want, what need to be done, and you need to update your information day by day, because information today will not be the same as tomorrow. Tomorrow needs will not be today's need. So you need also to update your information. So here, as I mentioned earlier, what you need to do always is documentation, writing, 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 document, document, document. Okay? Therefore, notebook or logbook is very, very important. Okay? After you file all your document, or after you write all your documents and you know what is your product and you got enough data, then you go to file a patent for your invention. This patent we have, or we call it actually intellectual property. This is my IPO in Malaysia. It is called intellectual property, my IPO for patent application. There are here 6 different types of IPs, intellectual properties. Okay. Here you go. If you want to see more details, you go to this home page here. You just copy and paste, or you can write, and you will see different types of intellectual properties. You have here patent, trademark, industrial design, geographical indication, and you have copyright, and it's called layout design, or IC. IC, it means integrated circuit. Anyone from electronics, from electrical, from automacy, other electric and automation? No, no one. FTKA tada. FTKA tada.
Ya.
Hakim from mana? Hakim?
FTKP.
Oh, FTKP. This also because you have NC machine, right?
Yes.
Oh, NC machine, that also it is like programming in there for cutting, for whatever, right? So you need here also to apply IC layout design if you are using with about electronics, because you need to fix the time, the sharpness of cutting, the time, the angle. All this should be by integrated circuit, or by through programming. Okay, so here you look to your invention or innovation, and you see which one is suitable. Here, suitability, maybe you need to study more, because sometimes you think your invention or innovation could be patent, but in reality, it is not under this category. It is under trademark. So what is the difference between all? Maybe here there is some slides, but not in details. If we have time, end of this chapter 4, we have one more chapter 4. After that, if we have time, we can go for different intellectual properties. Okay, here we have different intellectual properties. For example, what is patent? Patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. So in this invention, you need to document all your data if it is new. For example, what is for, what can be used for, what problem it solves, how it solves this problem, and you can list all features related to this product. Copyright usually usually if we are writing article, okay, or if you are musician, if you have new song or whatever, that will be under copyright. You cannot go for patent. Trademark, that will be if you have a special mark for a special product, you have logo, you have whatever, then you go for trademark. You cannot go for copyright and patent. So there are different categories for different product, or for different, not product, for different ideas. Okay.
Okay, doctor.
Okay. Now, if you have idea, you have already everything documented, then what you think? You want to produce this product by yourself, or you give it to another one to produce, and you take, it's called royalty or money for your idea. So it is depends on you. So you can sell your product by two ways. One is, it's called licensing. What we mean by the licensing? The invention, selling the right to commercially use or develop the invention to someone else. Why? Because I have good ideas, but in commercialization I am not very good. I cannot sell my product because, you know, competition. I need to make promotion. I don't have idea about this. So I am focusing about research only, and I got the idea, but I cannot make commercialization. So I go to any company, and I see if they want to buy my product, then I sell to them. Understand? This based on your, for example, if my father or me, I am doing business on the same area, and I have good idea about how to commercialize, then it is good for me because I will get more money if I commercialize by myself rather than selling my product to another people. You understand? So in licensing, there is advantage and disadvantage, and also producing by myself or making a company to produce also has advantage and disadvantage. We see how which one you will select. This depends on you and your background and your if you are able to produce. I will show you after that. There is a graph show you which one is based on what you sell your product or you do it by yourself. So here, marketing and manufacturing will require a lot of investment, because if you want to commercialize, then you have to think about building, buy the land, buy the factory, buy all things related, and then that will cost you a lot of money. Okay, and then I need to make the cash flow comparison. I think you know what is cash flow. Initial investment and then operating costs, and then all this will be there, so that at the beginning you have to invest a lot of money. But if you sell it direct to another one, you don't have to invest this one. You don't have to go for this. Maybe you need money to develop the product. For example, you buy raw materials and then you make pilot scale. So money will be less rather than you build a factory. Okay. So negative cash flow, this will be for both. If licensing or selling to other people will cost a lot of money, but the money amount will be different. Okay. So licensing is more of the safer bet for those who are not independently wealth. If you don't have too much money, no need to go for the risk that to produce by yourself. Just give it, sell it to another one. This is the cash flow. We call it cash flow comparison. You see here, this is if you want to manufacture by yourself. So you need to spend too much money. All this will be up to here, will be minus, up to here, minus, minus, minus. If you want licensing, you need to spend money, but not too much. This will be less money. Why? Because you need to buy raw materials for experiment, for traveling, to go to make a survey in the market. All this will cost you some money. So you need to spend at the beginning secret money. La? For commercialization or manufacturing, then you need to go many. Here, see here, this is the beginning, and this is development of the product, and then for commercialization. Okay, and then finally, after time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, you will get positive. You will start to get profit. But at the beginning, definitely, if you are a researcher, you want to sell your idea, or you are a researcher, you want to commercialize by yourself, at the beginning, you need to spend money. I think this graph is clear to tell you here, this is negative cash flow. All this money will be needed. Here, positive cash flow. After time, you will get some positive money. Is it okay? Somehow, faham?
Yes.
Hamza.
Somehow okay boleh?
Boleh.
Somehow boleh? Hidayah boleh?
Boleh, Tata.
Any question, anything you don't understand, not clear?
No.
So if Hazak, you want to, if you have a product you want to commercialize by yourself, or you want to sell by licensing?
I think by license.
Licensing is much easier because you get just, it's called it lump sum.
Some.
You know lump sum?
No.
You sell, you get amount. For example, this product, I want to sell 1 million. So you will get that 1 million at the beginning, and then you give to company. They will do, or you can say like that, I will give you my product idea, but I want from your profit 10% after you became commercialized. Then that also will be okay. That will be fair for you and also for the company. So lump sum, you get money at the beginning, but you cannot claim after that. You get just for that one time only. Another thing is you can get like percentage of the annual or monthly profit. So mostly both are okay. You can decide, or it is under negotiation, because company sometimes they feel that they cannot pay at the beginning. So they say that once we have profit, then we can give you, for example, 20% or 15% or 10, whatever. But this 10% is if your product is very good, it is quite big amount of money. Depends on the product. Okay. Somehow fahama.
Hamza.
So here, licensing or manufacturing, this is called royalties. Money you will get. If you are a typical inventor, you will probably want to license your invention and collect royalties, or even sell it outright. Entrepreneurial inventor, if you are more motivated and have competitive business streak, means that your father or you are on a company and you're inventor within that categories, and you have experience and you have all things to do, then you can commercialize by your own. Of course, here you will get, you need to spend more money, but at the beginning, at the end, you will get too much money, because this is now your product. You can commercialize by yourself. You can do everything by yourself. But here risk will be very high. Sometimes if your product not go in very good due to now market is, nowadays not that good. So here you will have some risk, meaning that your money will come back maybe after a very long time. Okay. License, what is the meaning of license? I think this I give you in assignment. Assignment 1, I give you all this theory to answer, or maybe assignment 2, I will give you. Your answer will be from lecture notes. No need to, but many projects you need to think in very creative idea, very good idea, and try to show that it is new idea so that you get high marks. Okay. What is license? License is simply an agreement in which you and someone else commercially use or develop your invention for a period of time. In return, you're receiving money, either one-time payment or continuing payment called royalties. Advantage of licensing: no need to think about how to market the product and all the business risk. Licensor sits and waits for the royalty checks. Nothing to do, just you gift to other people and they will do the job for you. But of course you contribute at the beginning for the ideas, how to develop all the, it is your idea. Okay. How to license your invention? When you seek a license, you will need to take the following steps. Find the right people to review. If you have good product, don't go to the wrong person to commercialize, because definitely he will make loss, will not get any profit. Give your product to the right person who are in the same field, in the same area, have good experience, so that they can enhance and make profit for your product. If you give it to the one who has no knowledge, no idea about your product, then don't blame the company or your partner, because you give it to the wrong one. Okay. So you need to select the right people for your product so that it will make a sense. Okay. Assignment the right to your invention, or assigning the rights to your invention. Once you give the idea, then it is his job to develop how to commercialize. Don't go for that, because this is not your area. Your area in development, in making specification, in developing the product. But commercialization, it is not your business. Leave it for your partner to do, because definitely they have more experience that better than you. But give it to the right person. Okay, so royalties usually from 2 to 10% of the net revenues. This also depends on the product and type of product, not fixed, but this is usually a range. Yeah. Okay. Such inventors often choose to form a business and to manufacture and market the product themselves. Of course, this will require considerably more financial assistance than licensing. And then advantage and disadvantage of this. The financial reward are potentially much greater, which is precisely why it appeals to more entrepreneurial inventors. Okay. This theory you can read by yourself. I think it's not difficult to understand. And 17 is regarding look for those that focus, not just patent and read them. Conduct market research, identify product on the market both online and in stores that are similar to your product idea. Okay, spend time on the Malaysian intellectual property. This homepage, they have a very good homepage, and you can get idea, and you can select the proper intellectual properties for your specific product. You cannot say patent and it is copyright. You cannot say it is copyright and it is industrial design or trademark. So you need to know which product suitable for your, or what is intellectual property suitable for your specific product. Okay. Collaborate. If you are able to develop prototype, that will be very good, because that will help to explain your idea for customer, for your partner, for whatever. Okay. And connect with our entrepreneur, means that try to get idea from them. It is not wrong to go for those people have similar product or similar idea, and talk with them and try to understand, not in the way you steal their idea, not like that, but what are the shortcomings there so that you can develop your product. Okay. Draft, assemble, business, draft, assemble, business product or prototype, or what is this? I cannot see here. Yeah, maybe like flow chart, symbol how to go from A to Z with your product so that it will be successful or will be profitable for you and for your partner. I think this is the end. And if you have any question, you can ask. I am waiting for your questions. Kalau ada question. Anything not clear?
No, Doctor.
No.
Hakim, Hazek, okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Anis, Hidayah, okay. Nabila,
Okay,
okay.
Doctor.
Armin, okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Nadia, okay.
Okay.
Fakhrul Aidil, okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Boleh lah. Actually, this is
Boleh.
theory. Theory you can read by yourself, and you can also elaborate from internet. There are many materials about invention and innovation. We are trying to give you the basic knowledge, and also most important is how to think about product. This is very, very important. So once you have the idea and how to write, how to select the right intellectual property for your product, we are sure that you this is the objective of this course. This is the main idea. Okay, we will have maybe one or more 2 lectures. We have chapter 4. I will send you. This is chapter 3, and then I will give you time to prepare for your not for FYB. It is mini, not too much. Mini means small project, huh? Mini project. Okay. A mini project will tell how much you understand this subject. So try to pay more time for that, because now you are in COVID-19 era and you cannot go out. So try to utilize your time by studying. Tell your friend that I will keep this lecture recorded so that they can see any time and studying. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Any question, or you want to go for Makam?
No questions.
Nothing.
No question, Doctor.
I close. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.